a close one. Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we're going to do some straw chopping, blowing. We're going to go bed some cattle with the straw blower. That seems to be lifting a bit too high. Change that setting there. So anyways, we'll go into the yard and we're going to line up ourselves a lock of bales and we'll go bed the cattle, show you how this machine works and show you what the benefits. We've been using it now for just over a week and you can definitely see it in the cattle. Cattle are nice and clean. So we'll show you all that anyways. But anyways, we'll be into the yard. But also, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All helps the channel tip away. Also, towards the end of the video, I'll be letting you know about our Christmas merch as well, so you can keep an eye out for that. By the way, we get into the farm and we go get the cattle bedded up for today. First bale coming out of the shed. One thing you do have to be careful when using the shear grab when picking up the big square bales of straw. They have to be on their edge. That means the strings have to be on the sides. If that makes any sense, you flip the bale over on its edge. Anyways, I get this bale left down and I let Father Phil back and help the feeding, and I get blowing some straw. So, when you're cutting the twines, you always cut the knots and you pull from the knot at the end, because otherwise you won't be able to pull the strings through the straw with the knots on them, so you always get your knots out first. Also, by the end of this winter, we'll be able to sell bale and twine. We'll have that much of it. Very useful stuff around the farm for tying things together and tying stuff up. But we're ready to go now. So what levers do what? Hopefully you'll be able to see a bit. I know the windows that side of me are a bit dirty, but my new back window is lovely and clean, so it's lovely and clean. So, I think we're ready to go now. Right. Spin this spot around. Cattle. So this one must be up and down. Yeah. This one must be my floor. Yep. Okay, ready to go. So, the switch, the PTO switch is broken in this tractor, so Father Phil, a little bit sticky in, and put the PTO switch over here. So, flick that, PTO comes on. Cameras up there is running. Now, we give her the welly. It's run quite hard, so it does. this isn't just straightforward. It takes a lot of concentration, so it does. Not just as used to it as maybe I should be for making this video. Oh, we're nearly there. Nearly there. This rod just sticking in the beakers in there. Not just as familiar as maybe it should be. Phil flies it, and also it doesn't help that our controller is still sitting loose because we're not permanently putting on this tractor. We don't want to go boring any holes, so that's why we're having done it like that. But that's that shed bedded. We'll have a look. Nice light dusting. Keep the bedding dry. That is the main thing. We have one animal out. Must have got pushed through the barrier, but you can see yourself the cattle are keeping pretty clean. A little bit sloppy at the front, but that's always with feeding barrier. It's always a bit sloppy, but cattle are staying quite clean, and it does look good in the shed. It's just nice, and you can see yourself there's not a whole lot of dust or anything in the air. It's actually doing quite a good job with good bales of straw. But anyways, we'll go load up another bale of straw, and there's actually still a bit left in this one, but we'll load up another bale of straw and we'll do the next two sheds. And I think that's really it. 2 bales a day is all we're using. 1 bale here, 1 bale between the bulls. It's about a bale to 9 bays, 10 bays. So yeah, working out quite well. So here's my knots, so there's where I want to cut. This knife here that I'm using now, it's boundary blade. You may have seen it in the Irish Independent, if you have a bit of a do on it. So the boundary blade sent this out to me to give it a go, see what I thought of it. I've had it a week or two now. Great sharp blade, serrated edge on it. Has these slots in the middle there, which are supposed to be for tightening bolts, but I've actually found it very, very handy for opening the deep ends on chains and sheds. Very handy, because I never seem to be able to find the pliers of vice grips or anything else to open them, but that has come quite in handy. It also, not alone is it a knife and a little bolt holder, it also has a tester, fence tester on it, so it is a one-stop shop for fencing. If you're interested in getting one for yourself, there'll be a link in the description down below. Boundary Blade are also going to run a competition with us, so if you want to get yourself in with a chance of winning a Boundary Blade 3-in-1 pocket knife, so a knife, a nut bolt opener and a fence tester, you can head over to their Instagram page. There'll be a link in the description down below. Follow them there, go to their latest post, give it a like and tag 2 friends into the comments under their latest post on their Instagram page, and you'll be in with a chance of winning a Boundary Blade, which I've been quite happy with. It's be a handy job when it comes to fencing, but it's a good sharp knife and it's handy for this thing. Just peg it in my pocket and away we go. Anyways, so just for those of you that maybe don't know how a straw blower works, so underneath the straw, you can't really see at the minute, there is chains and paddles, and that pulls the straw forward into the chopper, you could say, the next bit, which is that rotor there, and that rotor runs that way, so anti-clockwise. Anyways, it rolls up the way. So there's actually something that I was confused with. I thought it went down the way, but it rolls up the way, and what it does, you can see edges on it there, so they're the knives, and for grabbing the straw, it kind of tears the straw apart and then pulls it in over through them bars there, and them bars there are to stop big lumps going through. Try and tear it up as much as they can for go in behind that into the blower, which is a big flywheel, so you can just about see it in there. So it's like a circular plate like that with knives on it, and then that just goes around and it creates the draft and the blow that shoots it out there and throws everything out there. And that's quintessentially how the straw blower works. There's not much else to it, but it does run very, very fast. I might just put the camera facing here just to show you how it goes through it. because it is very vast. But anyways, that's that loaded up now, so we go and we bed up the last sheds, and that'll be really it then. Yeah, handy job. 2 bales of straw, beds all the cattle. So we're just about to bed the timber shed here, or the calving boxes as we call it, and we blow it in from both ends of the shed. It just makes it a little bit easier, and this has really saved us quite a bit of time. Now if I can find somewhere to put my camera where it's not going to give me too much hassle, and we get this lined up. We don't throw too much in from this end because it is the harder end to shoot it in from. Could really do it just tidying up the tyres. We have some of our good tyres are left in there, keep them out of the sunlight and that, but could do it doing a... Well, let's close the window, we'll light it up, and we'll peg in a bit of straw this end. Just not the easiest spot to get a bit of straw in, so it's not. Can't get it all from the other end, so have to put in a bit from this end. Yeah, just unwind the wheel back a bit. Give it a minute before I knock it off. I'll make sure that there's no straw going to clog it when I go to start up again. Back to traffic. And yeah, there's some straw in that end, and we throw more straw on the other end. Here we are at the other end of the shed. So pretty much just rinse and repeat. Only don't think I can throw it up this high. You can't see much from here, but that's quintessentially what this is doing. So this has saved us a lot of time bedding this shed, because before it was rolling bales out through the shed, saves us a lot of manual labour, and it's much easier. But this was the main shed. We were concerned about the dust causing trouble with the calves, and we've been keeping a very tight eye on them to see how it was going, to see that we weren't getting any extra coughing or increase in pneumonia. We've had no issues, no extra coughing, no pneumonia, so we're pretty happy. Right, that's enough straw. Come on, turn off. Levers are a little bit stiff, but no, it's been working quite well now in there, and it's just saved us a lot of time getting that bedded, and it's just helping keep them cattle that little bit cleaner. Anyways, we'll knock it off, we'll go bed up the bulls, and we're finished. So now, that is the big bad bulls bedded. That's the whole farm bedded in, I think, half an hour. While Father Phil was doing the feeding. So, 2 jobs get done at once. Now, a couple of things. As you can see with the bulls here that are on the straw bedding, we've never been able to have bulls this clean when we used to bed with straw. The old ways, pegging in bales, we used to always be quite certain. But daily bedding is keeping their bed dry, and it's helping keep them clean, which is a big bonus. The other bigger thing, one of the reasons why we never liked bedding straw with the finishing cattle, was because we'd always see reduced intakes. Because when you throw in a bale of straw and they start pucking it, they'd eat 3/4 of it to half of it, and that would fill them, and they'd eat less of this. This is what we want them eating. Smells very good too. If you look in there, I don't actually see any trying to lick it up off the ground, which is great. That means that they're going to eat the food we want them to eat, not the straw, which has basically no feeding value in it. The other thing, you may see we have this bit of straw on the middle, and that is because the belly pan, so it's the pan that goes underneath the floor chains, the chains for the floor that feed it into the blower. It that was a bit that we had to put back on. It was taken off years ago when it was stopped using it, but it was red rotten and it mangled, and we had to take it off again, and it means that we lose straw now everywhere with the straw blowers running. Not a big issue, but we just have to go on to Teagle or someone to try and get us a bit. Cows in there are happy out. So we're using 2 big square bales of straw a day, whereas we used to use, we'll be using 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 bales every 2 days is what we used to use. So we're saving a lot of straw, I think, at that. We're using 4 bales. So we're using half, you could say half the amount of straw to bed the cattle, keeping them cleaner, and they're eating what they should be eating or not. So it is a win-win getting that machine going again. Should have had it going years ago. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So that is it. That's the straw blowing. There's not much else to say. It's doing exactly what it says on the tin. One other thing, you've seen it there, the levers are a little bit stiff, and because it's not mounted anywhere, it's a little bit hard to use. But when we get the vintage tractor out, we want to put it on it and set it upright. That should alleviate itself. And with the levers as well, bit WD-40, bit of oil every now and again. If we can get work down the cable, that'll help it a lot too. But it's doing exactly what it says in the tin, working fierce well. So to finish the video, a woman hard at work here. Our Christmas merch has arrived. So we have hoodies. So let Liv present the hoodies. Hoodie with a red inside and back, and Farmer Phil engraved on the back, or embroidered, not engraved, embroidered on the back. So we have hoodies, we have polo shirts, the same as what we've had before. We have pink and black beanies as well. We also have calendars. We have Farmer Phil 2020 calendars from pictures from throughout the year. Actually well happy with them, so we are. We have, what else have we? We have pens, pencils, mugs, and bags. Farmer Phil bags. And that's what we have. Now, we launched our merch yesterday, and we've actually sold out of some sizes already. So you'll have to be quick and get there to get some of the hoodies, particularly the hoodies. We've sold a lot of the hoodies. Yeah. We have some more coming later on, but not many. This is just, we want to get as much as we could in at the start. So yeah, it's been amazing, so it has. The other thing that we have as well is we have a Christmas box. Huh? Yeah, I'll be in a minute, I'm just filming. So, in our Christmas box, which is we're calling it the Taste Along for Christmas box, we have our own beef. What beef have we, Liv? We have a roast,
burgers, mince, dice, steaks.
And steaks. We also have a bottle of Richmount Elderberry Cordial, which is, well, you use it like mulled wine, isn't it?
You have it hot.
You can have it hot, and it is actually quite nice.
It's lovely.
What else is in it? We have one of Mother Phil's famous plum puddings. Very, 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 very nice, if I do say so myself. And we also have a box of chocolates from Torque, which is a local coffee shop and food hall in County Longford, where they make the sweets. So there'll be a box of them as well, all for the price of €110. So if you're interested, you can head in the description down below, and you can head over to the Stewart Family Farm website, and you can have a look at all we have for Christmas. As well, with the Christmas boxes, if you're buying it to send to someone else for a Christmas present, you can let us know when you want the box to be sent, as if you didn't want it sent this week or you want it sent a week or two before Christmas. Same with any of the family boxes. If anyone is looking to send beef to someone as a Christmas present, just let us know when you want us to send it, and we can send it accordingly. But anyways, that is it from us and for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to head in the description down below to head over to the Boundary Blades Instagram page and follow them and comment on their latest post, and tag 2 friends to get yourself in with a chance of winning that. I hope you enjoyed today's video, blowing in straw. If you're interested in merch, you know where to go. That is it from us. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday. Oh, that is it as well. For the month of December, I will only be doing 2 videos a week, as I'm pretty much for the last month or two I've been making the videos as I need them, and I just could do with a little bit of a break. So I'm going back to 2 videos a week, maybe a third one if I have time, or if I have get back into a rhythm of having a few in the backlog. I will get to do that, but we'll have to wait and see. But for December, be 2 videos a week, and I won't be taking time off over Christmas or a break off for making videos. But anyways, we'll leave it at that. That is it from us. Good luck.